Hello YouTubers, this is the Financial Survival Center with another update on our ongoing currency, financial, and economic collapse. And this video is going to talk about some solutions. I have written a couple of articles on my blog, and I've sliced out part of that to present some solutions here in video format. And the title of this one is 9 Tips for Profiting from the Collapses, Currency, Financial, and Economic. And we have to profit, because otherwise we get creamed. There really isn't much of a choice here. You're either profiting or you're getting utterly destroyed, and we really want to play our cards right here. That's why I showed this picture. And I think these tips will give you the leg up that you need to make this really an enormously profitable period. Here is a chart from Nomura Securities where they do a good job showing what would happen if the euro blows apart, and they have countries like Greece and Italy and Portugal losing 30, 40, 50% of the currency value overnight, literally. We all know what happens there. This is a photo of what happened in Argentina. I was there, and I can tell you it was pretty ugly. We will probably see the same thing here in the United States. It may not happen this year, but it'll certainly happen within a year or two. And one of the first tips I want to give you is simply diversify currencies out of the dollar into something like Norwegian krona or Singapore dollar, something along those lines. In the article I wrote on my blog, I detail how you can do that, but you can go to Everbank doing something along those lines, or you can just simply buy bonds from those countries. Now, this is not buying and parking forever. I also emphasize people should be familiar with tools and skills and the techniques and the risk-taking required to trade Forex, because you can get in and out of currencies at great profit and reduce the possibility of tremendous losses. Now, the next step is you want financial basically distribution. This is a picture of what happened in Germany when banks collapsed, and it's happened here. We've had Lehman collapse, which is an enormous. We've had MF Global collapse, bankruptcy. So you have to be distributed in where your money is, and it can be in something like a credit union, multiple different banks. You can go to foreign banks if you want. Of course, you can do a couple of other things, such as bullion vault and gold money and electronic currencies I've also mentioned. The next one is economic. What I call economic distribution or diversification. Much harder to do. Basically, it amounts to multiple streams of income, maybe a part-time job, maybe renting real estate, doing something along those lines. That way, you have multiple ways of garnering income. Here is geographic distribution. This happens to be Corfu, Greece, which has had its own collapse. But if you're an American going to Corfu, Greece, and you have dollars, you're in great shape. Or you could go to, in this next photo we show, Prague, Czechoslovakia. Same thing. They had a collapse. They're doing pretty well in general, but for instance, Hungary and Budapest had a massive collapse just recently. So you can buy as an American where your currency is relatively strong compared to theirs, do pretty well. The next one is diversifying into having multiple networks of people. Now, this literally saved my family's life. I wouldn't be here if this had not happened for my grandparents. You can read about it on the blog post. But having multiple people you can call on for resources and help them out as well, and some that are connected. The next one is, and this is referring back to getting money out of the country, geographic diversity. This is a picture of the bullion vault, how you could get gold and silver electronically into other countries. London is shown, Switzerland, so it's a great idea. Next one is get into rental real estate. Even in Argentina, rental real estate did very well during the collapse because people needed to live somewhere. And if you write in contracts that include inflation adjustments, you can do very, very well. So that gives you an idea of what we're talking about with collapses. This is a financial survival center, how you can profit and make your way through financial, economic, and currency collapses. And I hope you enjoyed it. Look forward to seeing you on my blog. Thank you very much.